what we're looking like today, how we're set up, if we're good. We need to come out just a little bit, don't we? Sorry, guys. There. I think we're better. Is that better? Oh no. Am I going the right way? There we go. Yeah, going the right way. Closer. My old lady hands. Still need to go that way, don't we? The numbers are good. Just one more click. One more click. Is that better? It's a little better. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Let's edit all of our stuff. Put our right things in there. All that good kind of jazzmerize. Hashtag CLJ December dailies. Day 23. If you didn't catch it yesterday, there was a day 22. It's just on the shorts. I cheated. I done all my stuff off camera, and then I filmed a flip through, a show me. There we go. Save that. Go back here. There we go. And we'll save that. And then we're going to go back here to our channel and go see day 23. There we go. It looks like it's just me. Oh, let's turn off the repeat. Well, my calorie counting yesterday was great. Let me tell y'all, I have an app on my phone that keeps up with all of it. And somehow, I don't know how I managed to do this. Somehow I managed to do the craziest things. But somehow what I managed to do was I managed to log all my food yesterday onto the day before's. So we had all the food from Saturday and Sunday on the same day. So then it showed that I was like thousands of calories over. Anyway, yeah. I did go over yesterday, but you only have a Christmas banquet once a year. So, and today's a new day, right? Today is a new day. Here we go. And I wanted to make sure that I come early live so that the ones that do afternoon, Monday afternoons. Remember, we will be live tonight, but it's going to be between 5:30 and 6 when I come on. And, yeah, between 5:30 and 6 when I come on. And we're going to just visit. We're just going to visit. I may show y'all a few of the brooches that I got and all that, but we're not going to do any kind of crafting. We're not going to do any kind of sale. And I had said I thought I'd go to the end of the year, but guys, it's getting so wiggly wobbly full. Here we go. That hardly I can't hardly get it. So she's getting to be a chubby little girl. Anyway, so yeah, we'll have to tie it really tight. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to just move it out of the way because we're going to are we going to use some of that? I think we're going to use just a piece of this. Let's go down here. Oh, there we've got two pieces. No, two different pieces. Let's use a piece of this here. Let's just measure it out. We're going to decorate this envelope. And then we're going to put it in the book. I don't know yet how I want to put it in. Do I want to glue it down? Do I want to clip it in? I haven't made up my mind. So, hi, Sharon. No, right now I'm doing day 23. I'm doing day 23. This is my my December daily. Well, I'm going to visit right now, but tonight I am visiting. We're just gonna have a Christmas visit, but this is day 23, and we're just gonna decorate this envelope, and then we're gonna journal one of our prompts. So, you know what? We're gonna decorate it with this right here. I've been looking at this. Oh, yeah. All week I've been looking at that, and I think I may have just, nope, it didn't. I was going to say, I think that may have just tore off the back side of my book, but it didn't. There we go. We're just going to cut us a piece right here. How are you today, honey? Oh, we're going to cut right up that line. I love when it falls on a line. I've mentioned that before. That I like having paper that have lines that I can think I'm cutting out by. So, anyway. There we go. And we're going to go right here. And we're going to just go right under that edge. Right there. And we're going to slide our scissor all the way in. Yeah, we got that real straight, didn't we? Not. Oh, it's cold there. I had one of my friends, online friends. We've been online friends for years, and we were friends when she was married to her first husband and lived in Texas. Now she lives in Ohio. Anyway, I don't know who gave it to her or what, but she was given a motel stay in a really nice penthouse suite in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And she was posting pictures of herself, her and her husband out on the beach, and you could tell it was cold. They were all scrunched up in their jackets, and it was cold. You could just see it was cold. Anyway, but I thought Somebody should win me a anyway, but no. But yeah. So did you go see my friend Sharon? My friend Cindy? I have two friends that live in that area, so anyway. She wasn't exactly in the city of Virginia Beach. They just went to Virginia Beach. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? Anyway, she named off a town they were in, but I didn't recognize the town name. So, anyway. Why aren't you coming out? Have I got a great big glue wad in there? Why aren't you squeezing? Okay. Quit. Have I used all that bottle of glue? No. Let's see what we're doing here. So we're clogged is what we're doing. Looky there. Shoot. Banga, banga, banga. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Don't fall out of there. We are clogged. Yeah, we'll have to. What am I looking for? Oh, I got a message on my phone, didn't I? Mary messaged me. Oh, I bet it's Mary Pelletier. She's sending me. So y'all know last week last time I was here, I was requesting prayer for my friend Kimberly Ann Kimmy. She had a really bad episode yesterday and nearly died. Her body reacted to something. They're not really sure what she reacted to, but her body reacted to something, and she just went into shock, and they ended up, everything was going so crazy. Her heart was going crazy. Her blood pressure would go real high and then it would go real low, and they ended up putting her into a medical induced sleep. And anyway, she woke up 10 hours later. She said it scared her real bad, which I mean it would. You got a 1-year-old baby and you get sick like that, that would be very scary. And because she's in the hospital 2 hours from where she lives, it's not easy for her family to be with her. And her husband is taking care of the baby. So her grown daughter and the daughter's boyfriend have come several times. In fact, the daughter had been there that day, and then they did y'all see what I just did? I just squeezed the glue bottle instead of putting it back in my gun. Anyway, but she had a really bad episode. Really bad. So pray for my friend Kimmy. Oh, I put my glue on my envelope, didn't I? It's on my envelope. There we go. Instead of the glue on the paper. But that's okay. It all sticks, right? It all sticks. So anyhow, but yeah, I'll pray for Kimberly. So anyhow. Yeah, when the glue gets low, it don't come out as easy. So, but I had a big glob in it. So, Anyway, so we want to make sure that we keep that flap out so we know where that flap is. Because however we do it, we don't want to seal the envelope. We do not. No, we do not. Now I want to use that piece of lace. What else do I want to use? Ooh, I also pulled out some of this yesterday. I found it in a drawer. I think we're going to use a piece of that on top too. Only we need to cut just past that. There we go. Use a piece of this lace. Okay. Piece of that. There. Okay. So we're looking for some little somethings to go on top. That's 25. Don't lose 24, wherever 24 is. Let's lay out 25. We've got 23 laid out. That's 14. I'm pretty sure that 24 is a single number laying somewhere. 24. Okay. I think we're going to use one of these little cards. And let's look at these postcards and see if we want to put one of them in. We have so much stuff in here that we haven't even, you know what, we could do that too. We could save that and use that on day 25. Let's lay it out so we remember to see it. We could use some of those. We just keep pulling things out, don't we? There's another postcard. Oh, wait. Nope. I was going to say, is that the... No, it's not. Y'all know, I said I thought I would find those Santas today. That's some washi tape right there, some Christmas washi tape. We will use some of it. I thought I would find those little wrapping paper Santas the day after I looked for them. I did not find them, in fact. And, yeah, I still haven't found them. So we're just looking to see if there's something we want to cut out of this. St. Nick's prowling around in the snow while you're smuggling, I think that should say snuggling comfy and all aglow. He's headed straight for your own house, and in he'll steal, quiet as a mouse. You know, the concept of some old man coming in my house at night is kind of scary. I mean, I'm just saying. I like this one. A Merry Christmas to you. That one's cute. That one's pretty. Actually, that might be a consideration. So I hope everybody had a good Sunday. That one could be a consideration. Might be easier to cut out than the other one. But I actually like the first one I pulled out first. I don't know why I always keep looking, but because usually I always go back to the first thing that I've picked. Do y'all do that? So I will show y'all what we're going to do here. I really think we're going to stay with the first one we picked. And let's go ahead and get it cut out. Oops, I had a pair of scissors out. So anyway, and we're going to cut. I don't know if y'all can tell in the picture that we posted on my Facebook yesterday of me and Dave and Jared. Jared's being so smiley. He never smiles. I was going back through all the pictures that we've taken over the years of us as at Christmas, in front of a Christmas tree at church. Which is where that is. Jared's never smiling, ever. And Dave used to be the same way until Dave had his cardiac death episode and has a brain injury, and now he's all grinny. He grins for everything. He smiles. Like there's... So I am going to kind of go around this. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut like this around this. I'm going to come down in here and cut around that. Cut around this. Anyhow, I don't even try to ask him to smile no more. There, I like that. I don't like how sharp those edges are. So we're gonna do around that. Cut a little doodad in there. Cut in here. Can y'all see me cutting? No, you can't see me cutting. I'm just cutting. Now, I think you can. Just trying to get some kind of cutting around these ivy holly branches. But here we go. Anyway. I got to decide what I'm going to cook to take for Christmas Day. And I think I'm going to go buy a roast and some potatoes and carrots and cook it. The last time I took a roast, it disappeared. So they ate her up. So I think I'm going to do that. Mom said she thinks she's taking the rest. She bought a smoked turkey that last week before last, I don't know. Anyway, she thought she was going to take the rest of it because she's already had it twice and she's tired of it. So, and I'm sure she bought, I don't know how big it was, but they didn't have just no little bitty ones because I wanted to buy a little bitty one. They didn't have none. Anyway, so that'll be good. Usually one of the aunts always brings some ham. My German chocolate coffee brownie coffee chocolate brownie went over very good last night. I think I only brought home a couple of pieces. And usually when I make a brownie for something for church, I make a great big one. But I got to thinking, you know what? Everybody else is going to be bringing something sweet too. I think I'm going to just make a regular size brownie. Now that, where does she have that? Where does that start? Trying to find the edge of that. Didn't I use some of this? See, I thought I'd tucked the edge under when I used it, but I'm not seeing it. So I think we'll use peppermint, candy canes, and snowflakes. Get out of that. One more little twist off. Now, yeah. So I was gonna say, now watch it. Watch me have not got it like I needed it. There we go. Twist that like that, and that'll be there. No, it was this one that I twisted. Wasn't it? There we go. Okay, now y'all know I always put down a little glue. A little glue. Under my washi. I don't want my washi to come all the way to the edge there. Unbend that and we'll just take it all the way around the edge there. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna put this little piece. We want to cut this little thing off. I think I measured that so it'll work with that cut off. I'm gonna lay that right there, just on top of that. You know what? Where did she go? There she's there in the she's there in the floor. What are you doing in the floor, sister? There you go. I really think we want to put that on with hot glue. So that's what we're going to do is we're going to put it on with hot glue. And we're going to work from this orientation here. So we're going to put our hope up here. But I think we're going to have to wait and put our hope up there after we get our Santa Claus on. And you know what? I think I may end up putting this up here. Yeah, instead of on that. There we go. So, anyhow, thanks everybody who's here drinking water. And I will tell you, let me get my 23 out. Go ahead and be cutting it out. So tonight I will show y'all some of the brooches that I've got and probably some of the silver jewelry and maybe some of the gold. It depends on if I get any of it tested this afternoon. This is what it depends on. I got a little messy edge here, so we're going to trim it off. There we go. Goodness, goodness, goodness. I love these little cards. Hope and joy. I wonder what they came out of. Yeah, usually when I post a picture and it's got us in it and Jared's doing his not smiling thing, either one of his cousins or his friends will comment on Jared's smile, being facetious, being laughing at him. Quit that. There you go. I do that. I'm real bad about doing that. Using it, putting it down, and then it drying. So if you don't follow me on Facebook, I know you've heard me talk about the fact that we're building a new church because we've outgrown our facilities. So this week they started clearing our land. A bunch of us posted videos on our Facebook of them clearing our land. We're a bit excited, especially those of us we've been cramped up and having, you know, share rooms and facilities. The kids have been having to share our children's sanctuary on Wednesday nights with the youth. And so we've been going to what we call the little sanctuary, which is the little kids sanctuary, which is a little room that has a little bitty stage on it. And we're talking about maybe an 8-foot wide room, maybe 10 foot. It's a classroom that they've made into a little sanctuary. Anyway, and you get 8 to 10 kids in it, and it's miserable. But it was harder for the youth to be in the little sanctuary, even though there was less of them, because they're all big kids. Most of my children's church kids are all real young, 5 and 6 year olds. So, anyway, yeah. Oh, I love that Santa on there. It's so pretty, isn't it? Finger, sorry. We just squeezed out a whole bunch of glue, didn't we? We'll get all that mess over there cleaned up this afternoon before we go live this evening. Because when we go live this evening, we will go facing me, and I'll have y'all see my Christmas tree in the background. So that all done. Because I do have a mess over there. I know that surprises y'all, right? You know what? We're just gonna, since we've got the hot glue going, we're just gonna put a little hot glue on that. Stick it down, stick her down, stick her down. The only thing is, she's nearly empty. She should stick. There we go. Go ahead and turn her off. There. Yeah, she should stick. She's not, but she should. There's your big water glue, sister. There you go. Now you a stick. So, anyway. So, we are believing that we will be in that building by next year, by next holiday season. So, I like my little envelope. What do y'all think? Let's get the book. Look how, I mean, it's so hard to work in right now because everything is. But I'm thinking I'm going to put it on the page like this. And my thoughts are to glue down my flap so I can open it and put things in it. That's my thoughts. What do y'all think? That's really what I want to do. But before I do that, I want to do this right here. Sewing it on. There's no way I could sew it on. I can't get it in the machine. There's no way. This is like, yeah. It would be really cool to be sewed on, but yeah, there's no way that it can be sewed on. Not into this one. And I'm just going to leave that page right there. Only I think I'm going to put some kind of words. I'm holding down my number 23, if you're wondering what I'm holding down. Ow. Yeah, I couldn't get to my... First of all, I can't get to my sewing machine right now. Remember, it's over behind the Christmas tree. And second of all... Well, I guess I could hand sew it, but you would never see the sewing because it would be on this. So I guess I could hand sew it. But we're going to glue it down. We're gonna put a good layer of this glue right here on that, and we're just gonna glue her down where she flips. Now the envelope is not sealed, okay? The envelope is not sealed. And I've seen my hope pop up. There we go. That's good. Okay. You need some glue under here, don't you? There you go. Your hot glue didn't work for you, did you? Yeah, it's behind my tree right now. There we go. Okay, I like that. You can still see the 23. You can still see the 23. It opens, and we're going to put something inside there, okay? And we are going to... We're going to stamp something here. And then you'll understand here in a minute. Then it will help you to realize how it's tying in. What we're tying in with it, okay? There we go. There's our baby Jesus. Our little nativity stamp. Okay, and we're going to do this right here. Just because we want to add something to the page. Try and get all the white off. I didn't cut very good when I cut the first time, so got a bunch of white on there. There you go. Just gonna stick that right there. We'll just do this. Don't normally like to do wet glue on thin paper, but we will. We'll just rub it in a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to do our memory. We're going to do our what's going in the envelope, okay? So we're going to take this right here. Nope, not that one. This right here, a piece of this. So if y'all don't know, I have a whole stack of these, like a whole stack. That one's trash. These, I could run these back through my printer, but when I print my labels, I only print one at a time, and so I have the other half of a 8x13 page, and so yeah, I just keep them for crafting with. Now we want to do this. Right here. And we're going to do this right here. I'm kind of upset with my bottle. I guess I need to take it out and maybe soak the top of it, because it's supposed to be like a misting style bottle and not a it comes out in a stream bottle. Okay, let's do that again. There we go. I think that'll finish us off. Over our edges. Okay, there we go. We need that to dry just a little bit. There it went. Very cute. Oh, hold on. Stand up here. And yes, if you see, I'm in my pajamas. These are my last year after Christmas. Yes, they are animal print pajamas. Last year after Christmas, I ordered me two new pairs of brand new pairs of pajamas, and I got leopard print and a cream colored one. The cream colored one is cable knit. That's what I had on the other day. It was actually called lounging pants, but they're pajamas. Y'all know that. I know that. Here we go. I want it good and dry before I start trying to ride on it. There we go. But I almost burned it. I seen it. I seen it. I almost burned it. Okay, so right there. Let's see how our pen is writing. Because we left the lid off of it last night. It's going good. It's okay. December. Did I write that right? December. DECEMBER 23, 2024. Christmas memory page here. This one right here. Okay, here we go. So this one says, share a picture of your nativity and tell why it is special to you. Well, this is the picture of the nativity that I'm sharing. That's not, I mean, y'all know I have nativities out my wazoo. But, yeah. We're looking for this marker right here. And this is what we're going to do. We need to mark that. And we need to mark that. And tell why it's special to you. Day 23. Okay, we just have share a picture of your favorite Christmas ornament, and I kind of already told that when I did the share a favorite gift you've received that Dave gave me, and that ornament is my favorite ornament. So I may come up with another one for that. Share your favorite children's Christmas story. I really don't have a favorite children's Christmas story. Although there is one that my mother-in-law bought for my boys that is real pretty. And I believe it's called The Crippled Lamb. I believe it's the name of it. Okay. Okay. So I've collected nativities since we lived in Ohio. Y'all have heard me talk about my friend Glenda that passed away, and her husband Jay just recently passed. When we visited her house at Christmas, it was like going into a Christmas retail store. Every room was beautifully decorated, but it wasn't just stuff that was commercial. It was stuff that was special. She had ornaments that were her mother's, ornaments that she had found, over the years, a lot of vintage stuff, vintage Christmas cards and all that. And it just like lit a fire in me for vintage Christmas stuff. And so I started then collecting things after that. And actually, that Christmas we lived there, I have, and it's on. It is actually on this tree here. She's on this tree right here. When we lived in Ohio, I found this in a this vintage ornament, and it was broke when I found it. The top of it's broke off, and I just balance it in between. It's just a little angel with little angel dust fuzzies in there, and I found that when we lived in Ohio. Bring it up a little closer so you can see. Anyway, and so all these years I've kept it. Uh, and yeah, but put it back on the tree in a minute. But after we came home that year, um, we lived in Ohio in 91 and 92. Like 91, we were there right over into 92, and we came home like in February or March of 92. And we at that time we owned a travel trailer, a 35-foot travel trailer that we pulled and we stayed in places, and we stayed in a campgrounds there in Carrollton, Ohio, in it during the winter. Anyway, when we came home, we stayed up at the Pines where Dub had a campground, and we stayed up there for maybe 3 or 4 months, and then we started pastoring a little church, and the church had a parsonage, so we ended up selling our trailer, and we and then we got Jared. But when we lived in that parsonage, um the little town next to it, they had a store that opened every year at Christmas time where they sold Christmas around the world stuff. Because by that time Christmas around the world had pretty much gone defunct or was on its way out. And so they were selling like their stock off. And so people would go and do it. Was kind of like a bin store idea, but it was all Christmas around the world. And so my first really nice nativity, and I still have it, was Christmas around the world nativity. And if you don't know what Christmas around the world was, it was like a branch off of Home Interior that they just done Christmas stuff that I bought while we were at Belleville. I'll read what I'm writing. There we go. Okay, I'll read it. I've collected nativities since we lived in Ohio in 1992. My first nice nativity was A Christmas Around the World that I bought while we were at Belleville. Over the years, I've collected nativity ornaments, jewelry, and unique sets. I no longer collect, but have kept some of the more unique nativities. At the top number, I had over 105 nativities. I have one that is carved from Kentucky. I need to write that. My friend went to Kentucky, and while she was there, she saw that and bought it. And one of those vintage ones that are cardboard that all folds out, like all the pieces are stuck to the cardboard and you fold it up. And the little people, and so many that are well loved. Anyway, I have some really nice ones. There for a while, every year after Christmas, when or close to Christmas, when things at Hobby Lobby would go up to 90% off, I would go buy a really nice nativity. So anyway, but yeah, not no more. I mean, what's the point? They're all sitting in a bucket in there. So I have a few of them out. I shouldn't say they're all sitting in a bucket, but a bunch of them are. So we'll slide that in there. And that's our nativity memories. You know what? We need to put something over that because the glue made this activate. That like there looks like it'll work just fine, don't it? We'll put some glue on that. Let's cut off that little thing right there. There we go. So, anywho, yeah. This is day 23. We have 24 and 25 left. We will do, I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to, I had said I would do just pre-record day 25, but I think I'm going to wait and do it live and on Christmas afternoon. That's just to cover that up so it don't stick. So there we go. So, yep, day 23 is done, and we just left that. We put the little nativity so I would know that that was that prompt. So, what, I don't know how long I've been here, but let's just, on day 25, we will take the list and find each one and look at it and see, and we will do something real quick for day 25, but anyway, we will do something for day 25. Let's tie it. Getting it in my shelf is going to be fun, isn't it? But we'll tie it tight. And I'm probably going to trim this other string. So, and it came loose. I'm going to trim this other string so it's about the same length so that it's not as long. Because that one had another piece of string sewed to it. So, anyway, but I never dreamed when I started this that this would get so fat, but I don't know why I didn't dream that. Because everything I do ends up getting fat when it's journals. Well, when it's me too, but we'll be polite about that, won't we? So there we go. So, yep. And we'll slide her in the bookcase when it's time. Put another one up against it, and they'll all squeeze together. It'll all be good. It'll all be good. So, anyway, that, my friends, was day 26. So, what did oh, I know, I put those up. So, anyhow, I'm going to clean up my desk and clean up over here so that it'll look pretty for this afternoon, this evening when we come live. And, yeah, everybody at my house is still in bed. It's overcast today, and so we were all a little slow getting moving today, but yeah, I love these right here. They're so cute. Anyhow, seeing that frosty. We might use those together. We'll see. Anyhow, but we got a bunch of stuff to pick up here. So, okay, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Oh, let's see if we can move this. Boop, 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 boop. And stop.